welcome to this episode of Unshakable Living, where we take those shakeable aspects of your life and help you make them unshakable. Oh my goodness, it is so hard for me to believe that today is November 1st. Partially because it's like 60, 70 degrees this week. Thank you, Mother Nature. And partially just because, seriously, where have the last 10 months gone by? It's also ridiculously hard for me to believe that 10 months ago I was shooting my very first Unshakable video with you guys where we spoke about New Year's resolutions. So how fitting is it November 1st with this unseasonable day to sort of revisit that topic? I want you all to take a moment of reflection. I know we checked in roughly like halfway through the year, but the thing is, when you set goals, when you're chasing a dream, you can't just make one New Year's resolution on January 1st and then never check in throughout the year and expect to reach that goal. So, take a moment of pause and reflect. Where are you? What goals have you completely knocked out of the park so far this year? And what areas of your life have you sort of let those excuses settle in and take over? The good news is you don't have to wait for 2023 New Year's to come around before you can jump back in and starting to conquer those goals. You can make the decision today, right now. Look back at the areas where you've sort of settled in, maybe gotten a little comfortable, and pick just one area that you would like to change. Now you might be thinking, hello, I didn't reach my goal in the past 10 months. What makes you think I can just simply decide to do it in the next 2 months? Exactly that. You make the decision. Right now, today, you make the decision to go after the dream, chase the goal, quit the job, start the workout, do the meal planning, go on walks, go to bed earlier, whatever it is, you make the decision to start today. And then you figure out the habits and you begin to create the routines. One of my biggest goals for 2022 was to get back into shape. I shared recently, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, a little bit about my workout journey and my struggle with Lyme disease. I won't go into full detail here. That's a story for another time. But long story short, I had to try multiple different workout routines and different workouts and to figure out one that would work for me. Not only that I would enjoy it, but that it wouldn't flare up my Lyme disease, that it wouldn't cause me immense pain. And it was frustrating throughout the year. It was really frustrating to give in and say and admit that things I had done in the past, I simply couldn't do anymore. Finding a new routine and habit, it was a struggle. But once I did it, and once I started that train rolling down those tracks, I began to love it and crave it. And don't get me wrong, there are still days where I do not want to work out. But for the most part, it has become a habit of my life now. Another one of our big goals, which I will admit, we have 100% let the excuses take over this one. But if you did watch our New Year's resolution video, you know that Mike and I's goal was to do monthly date nights. Like usual, we started out strong. And then summer came and we were going up north and there's just all the things and life. And there were several months in there that we did not do a date night or where we fell back into our old routine of comfortable and date night simply became, let's just go out to dinner and call that a date night. But we weren't truly finding a new way to connect. We weren't necessarily talking about things other than the kids and daily life and hecticness of that kind of stuff. They weren't the date nights that we intended them to be. So the reason we check in now, November 1st, when there's 2 months left, is because there's 2 months left. We can change things. So we picked out a new date. We're going to make a plan and we're going to get back into date nights. It's all about finding a routine that works for you, finding a way to make it fun and enjoyable, and then rewarding yourself along the way. So, I know you might have given up on a few of your goals for 2022, but we have 2 months left. It's November 1st. Make the choice today. Pick one, and then pick one small thing to get you towards that goal. Start the habit, create the routine, and you can become your favorite version of yourself. Stay unshakable, my friends, and don't forget to like and subscribe.